Hello and welcome to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to learn something about how to handle the events on the list activity. So in the previous tutorial we have created this list activity in the drink category activity.java class. Now the next thing which we need to do is that we actually need to handle the click events as we have handled the click in the main activity. Now in order to handle clicks in the main activity, what we did is that we have used the onItemClick listener in order to listen to the click, and finally we have used an intent inside it so that whenever a click related to a particular list item happens, it actually starts a new activity. So we are going to do something same in this drink category activity.java class as well. So the next thing which we need to do in order to listen to an event is that we also need to add an onListItemClick. So in order to add an onListItemClick to this, we go here and we type public void on list item click, and in the parameters we are going to pass in the list view. Let's name this as list view, give a comma. The second parameter is going to be the item view, so we type view item view, and actually the view is not imported, hence it is showing us an error. So if we press alt enter, the view would be automatically imported for us. Now after the view, the next thing which we need to add in is the position that the item being selected. So we type integer position, then again give a comma, and in the final thing we are going to access the ID, so we type long ID, and also make sure that you have a closing curly bracket right after here, so that we could make sure that the code which is written here is actually present outside the onCreate. So now once we have this method right here, we are basically going to create a new intent inside it so as to start a new activity. So we type intent and make sure to import the intent, and once it is imported we again create the object of intent, then we type this equals new intent, and in this we are going to pass in the current activity name, which is the drinks category activity dot this as the first parameter, then give a comma, and the second parameter is going to be the class name of the new activity which we are going to use, and let's name this as the drink activity. So we type drink activity dot class, and you don't worry if it is going to show you an error, and that is because we have not yet created this activity and we are going to create it soon. So once we have it, the next thing which we do is that we actually pass in a message to this intent. So we have already studied how to pass a message with an intent, so we type intent, and actually put extra is a method which is used whenever we try to pass additional info or additional message with the intent. So we use put extra, and inside it we pass in the activity name, which is nothing but the drink activity, and basically we are going to pass in the name of the drink which we have. So we type dot, and we are going to name it as extra drink number, so we type extra underscore drink no. So extra drink number actually stands for the number of the drink, and then finally we actually want to pass an ID, so we type integer ID, and finally in order to start an activity we use the method start activity, and we are going to pass in the intent which we have just created. So basically our next step would be to actually create an activity which is named as the drink activity. So in order to create a new activity, we go inside the Java folder and we are going to select the first folder which actually contains all the classes. Then finally we right click on it, go to new, and we are going to select an activity, and in this case as we want a blank activity, we select this option which says blank activity, and let's go ahead and name this activity as something. So the name of this activity is actually going to be drink activity, as we have already used this name. So we go right here and then we type drink activity. So that's it for this tutorial, and in the next tutorial we'll be finally designing our main activity. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Thank you.